Lights, camera, action. Hello?
Hey girl.
You guys will not believe this.
No, I don't want to touch on
Told you guys I fall in love fast.
The look on your face, you're like, ooh,
very healthy to have female friendships.
and
Yeah, I do want
completely
to get married
ghost
again,
me
but
on
love
this
that.
So
effing
finding
Both
that
of
island.
us
balance
Still
of I don't
desires
even
to
have
get
this
married.
hand
Super
where
we're
I'm
gonna get
really
rid of
having
toxic
Wasn't
sex
people
ever
in
with
places
really
of
into
thing. Welcome back.
to three-way call.
Britt Fallon Star.
Also, my daughter said that the adults were being stingy because they were older. And I was like, that's so annoying to me.
What do you mean?
When she went trick-or-treating, the some adults would like hand handfuls to like the younger kids of candy and hand like one piece of candy to the teenagers.
No way.
And then
Yeah.
she said like some houses had like full-size candy bars for the teenagers. And like one lady was like, "Oh, I'm so," or they were like, "Thank you so much," like giving her the full-size candy bar. And then the lady was like, "No, thank you for trick-or-treating and not doing something bad tonight." I'm like,
Oh gosh.
Holy.
why would you say that?
First of
Just be
all,
like,
you're being stingy with the candy. Well,
What?
I didn't realize how inappropriate my outfit was for kids until the first door I opened and I go, I'm in a full-on bikini, see-through thing, and these kids are like 6 and 7. I was like, yeah.
That's
Next
hilarious.
year I'll have two outfits ready.
Yes. When I hand out candy, I wear like my Darth Vader onesie. I'm like in my pajamas, like with Darth Vader, and it's like that works good enough. And underneath it, you don't even know what's under there. You guys
Yeah, that's the perfect idea. See, I'm an inexperienced
Yeah.
trick-or-treater giver because the one year we were trying to do it in California, we got zero trick-or-treaters. Not one kid came to the door. And I was so disappointed. I was like, the one year I don't go out.
Well, now you know when you hand out the candy,
Yes.
or just have like a robe or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. But speaking of Halloween, I know, Fal, you were working,
Mhm.
but your outfit was so cute. Did you have multiple this year too?
I did, yeah. I dressed up Thursday and Friday. I would have dressed up Wednesday had I worked, but that wasn't the Wednesday that I was working. Because I got like off clearance the Pretty Woman dress, like the white and blue one, and it came with like the little bob wig. And then
Yeah.
I have a hat and obviously like thigh-high boots. Like that it was either between Cupid or that. Um but yeah, I just ended up going with Cupid. I just thought it was
So
cute.
cute.
Yeah. So it
Mhm.
was a hit. Everybody liked it. So
All your
that
outfits
And like,
every year are a hit, girl.
thank you. Yeah, I just thought it would be perfect because I was VIP hostessing. So I would just had my little dart and I was like, okay, like love match, let's go to a room, So
I
Full on in
love it.
character.
yeah, it was cute.
That is cute.
Yeah.
Bricks, your costume spot on. I mean, between you and the friend we were with last night, looking just like Wolverine or Logan, should I say? You looking just like Laura Croft. I
Yeah, she did
mean,
send me a picture. She looked, yeah, literally just like
just
her.
Yeah, I was like, what a delight that I could just get to wear gym clothes.
Yeah.
Like, what a delight that my costume is just gym clothes. And I
but
would wear
tell me why I've never realized until yesterday your hair's I've never seen it up before.
I was kept wanting to tell that to her after she sent me photos. I was thinking about it. I was like, wow. I was like, she looks so cute with her hair up. I was like, I've never
Yes.
seen her hair up. And then I was just gonna say that right before you. Like, I've never seen you with your hair up, but it looked so cute.
So cute. Because she was talking about her where we went, this place called the Deuce in downtown Phoenix. Her hair was in like this tight, updo. And she was like, oh, my head. And it was in that exact moment. I was like, I've never seen your head like this. It's it's working for you.
It is.
I used to wear my hair up that high, like my hair was even longer. It was like Ariana Grande, like ponytail, like to the gym every
Wow.
day. Yeah, and I think I stopped when like my thyroid started acting up and like I started losing, my hair started thinning. And I just like was like, I don't want to do anything to like cause tension to my hair.
Yeah.
So I stopped wearing it tight and up and I would just like wear it in a braid or down or whatever. Now I just hair clip it all the time. So now not like having it, like, oh, my head hurts so bad. I was like, I took my hair down immediately in the Uber. I was like, this has got to go down.
Oh.
Girl, that was me on the way home. This JLo wig flew right off. I was like, bye. Let my head breathe.
Yeah, but I do I want to like rock a pony sometimes in certain outfits,
Yeah.
but I'm like I just the pain.
I love a
I can't deal
pony.
I
with
do
it.
too. I love it. I cannot wait till I can have a pony back. I love a
Mm.
pony.
Well, that's when I'm in between hairstyles and I have the crochets and the braids. I'm like, man, the one thing I look forward to with my natural hair is like the updo. It's
Mm.
so easy, comfortable. But I agree at a certain point, my hair, like right in the center, up top, like maybe 6 years ago, was starting to thin. And I was
Mm.
almost like balding up there because of all the updos. So I had to
Mm.
stop wearing my hair like that for a while.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
The bright side of a pony is, well, for me anyway, is that it's an instant facelift. I
Mm.
look 10 times more Asian than I do regularly. So
You know what
Oh.
I was gonna tell you last night. I was like, your hair up like this. I was like, you could have been one of the K-pop. Do you know that what's the thing on Netflix that all the
Oh,
kids
Demon
are?
Hunters.
Yes, all the kids were the demon hunters this year. And I was like, I don't know if I should say that.
You could have been an Asian character.
I love getting, hey,
Mhm.
Katana, the one year I was Katana, that was a hit.
I do really want to do Katana one year. I want to like go all out on her though.
Yes. I think I was Katana, Paul was Sub-Zero. So it was like
Oh, I love
Mortal
that.
Kombat. Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Or Chun-Li. I would do Chun-Li too.
Ooh.
Yes, that would be good.
We need to go to a Comic-Con.
Right. We
Yeah.
just got any excuse to dress up, honestly.
Yeah. Well, speaking of dressing up, girl, so how did you pick out your outfit?
How did I figure it out? Well, it started with I need black bottoms and I thought it was green, a green top, but honestly, when
Oh.
you Google it, it's like black, it's gray, it's brown, it's green. So I was like, okay, I'm
Hmm.
so confused. I didn't watch that movie till yesterday. I watched it yesterday because I was dressing up as her, and I was like, well, but for years
No.
everyone's like, oh, you should be Lara Croft, you would kill it. Oh, I'm like, I know who she is. I probably could, I could swing. I understand why people keep telling me to be her, you know? But then I'm so used to like dressing up, a little bit more sexy for Halloween. Like last year we were like sexy princesses and like so I'm a little bit more used to that. So this year I was like, oh, well, how do I make this sexy? And I was like, maybe I'll wear my like high-waisted, like thong bottoms, cute, right? Like that would work.
Yeah.
Still black, whatever. But um but yeah, we had a special guest. And that special guest was like, maybe just save that for not the public. And I was like, oh, like I didn't realize like that was a thing. So that's why we wore shorts.
Welcome to my life.
Yeah,
Which,
I won't lie, like I kind of liked it. I did
yeah,
like it. I
yeah.
liked that because it didn't seem controlling to me.
Mm.
And we talked about it and it was more of like um I see you as a high value woman and I want to protect that. And I was like, okay, well, yes, then I will wear the shorts, you know? And plus, like, I think in relationships in general, like, you want to respect the person that you're with. But it has to be like communicative. Whereas like in
Yes.
past relationships, they would have just been like, that's what you're wearing. Like,
Hmm.
like it would have just been like, no, or like it would have been controlling. So I
Mhm.
think I was like, so that's how we got out in shorts. I wasn't showing my butt. I was like, wow, I'm a mature woman today.
It was still a fire. I mean, no matter what, for you, a fire outfit. I like how you're right. It's got to be like a communication, conversation, so that I don't feel like I'm being controlling, but he doesn't also want to be controlling. He wants to be protective in that space. Like, we're saving this for me.
Yeah, I do like it.
Hmm. And so that was a new experience for you, huh?
It was a new experience for me, yeah, because I am very used to like just doing like whatever. Like even my marriage, that wouldn't have been a thing. But I could see how that would have been controlling in other relationships. Um, but yeah, and I think naturally, like in the right setting, I'm more of a submissive person, surprisingly. I know. Don't tell me what to do mostly, but I am actually like pretty submissive anyway in the right situation.
Hmm.
So, which is like I feel like a taboo word to say, submissive, but
Hmm.
it is, it is the word.
So with your ex-husband, like what was his take on it? Kind of like it was just different, right? And I guess that's people are just different. They have different preferences and, you know.
Yeah, he was more of like I don't want to say the word proud, but just kind of like, well, yeah, I know that you're with me, like wear
Hmm.
whatever you want. It was like in certain, we're not dressing like this or that to go visit family and go to like friend family parties. You know what I mean? Like dinner and stuff, like, but out to the club or whatever, like what I was wearing was more of like, yeah, if you feel comfortable in it, if you feel good in it, I like you in that. And that was that. So that's what I'm mostly used to.
Yeah.
And in my only like relationship with someone since then, it was like, oh no, like you dress like that for attention, you're doing this, you're doing that. And then I was like, okay. Like, so now I'm in this like mindset of I'm gonna dress however I want. That makes me feel confident, that makes me feel sexy, that makes me like that I feel good in. Um, so when this happened, I'm like, well, this is what I would wear if you weren't here.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Probably. I probably would have just worn that if you weren't here. But I also was just kind of like, well, I like how you said it. And I like that we spoke about it. And it wasn't like in that way. And I was like, I actually really do like that when it's from a safe space.
Yeah. Keyword on safe space.
Yeah.
Val, have you had any experiences in this department?
Um, yeah, I think I don't know if I've had anything kind of like in the middle. I feel like it's been like my last ex, I would say, was just kind of like he liked me to like dress sexy, it like turned him on. So and it made me like feel like very feminine and like sexy. And so it's like that's just the kind of dynamic that we had. And then, my ex-husband, it started off where he would say things like, "Oh, he he would make it feel like it was coming from a safe space." So, like he would always give me like what I thought was like a valid reason and kind of like similar to what Britt said where it's like, um, save that for me or save that for whenever. And then so it always just kind of made me feel like, okay, like I like this, you know what I mean? And then the more our relationship progressed, the more I realized that was kind of like a front. And then the
Mm.
less he started giving like reasons for why shouldn't wear that out or this and that. And it was just like, you're wearing that, and then it turned into like, no, like you're not gonna wear that out. Or why would you wear that? And then also like what Britt said, then it was like, oh, you're just trying to get attention, this and that. Oh, and it just turned into ugh,
Hmm.
you know, so toxic. But he was just a toxic, controlling person, regardless, whether it had to do with what I'm wearing or not. It was just literally about everything. But
Right.
he kind of sugarcoated it in the beginning to make me feel like, ooh, I really like this because I'm similar to Brit. Like I am submissive, and I honestly, it's a turn on. Like if you tell me that, I'm just like, you know. So I get that, and that's how it kind of was in the beginning, and then it just turned, you know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did that happen? That happened like slowly over time where you saw it was like, okay, this is coming from a like more of that controlling space, less about
Right.
me and him. And
hmm
that,
Yeah,
yeah,
just progressed like worse and worse through the relationship.
yeah.
Yeah.
Did you like test the boundaries or were you just, you
Honestly, for me, I feel like I wasn't intentionally testing them. I just was dressing how I wanted to dress, not even like thinking twice, but for me also like I feel like well, I don't know. I feel like yeah, I wasn't really now that I think about the relationship, like I wasn't really, after the beginning, I wasn't dressing for me. I was just covering up, dressing whatever made him comfortable. But in the beginning, like obviously I wasn't thinking twice because I personally before him had never had any issue with anybody that I've dated that's ever said something about what I'm wearing. Whether like, oh, you should save that for me or, I don't want you wearing this or whatever. Like no one has ever questioned anything I've worn until my ex-husband. So that was just like a whole new territory for me. Um, and then my ex was just like kind of like the less is better. Like I
less is
so
more for me.
yeah, so I'm just like, which I like to like obviously I like that too. So yeah, I don't know.
I
It's
know. I feel you, girl. And the more you kind of like explain your situation, I'm like, it's not like, Paul doesn't like me. He loves me getting dressed up, and he honestly gets so jealous when I wear heels to our girl dinners. And then on our date nights, I'm in tennis shoes. He's like,
Oh,
wow, what is going on here,
dress up
girl?
with the girls and not me.
I know. I'm like, well, it just depends on the day.
Depends on what kind of mood you're in, what you feel like wearing, you know what I mean? Like you probably
Yeah.
didn't even think twice about it either. You're just like, I want to be a little more comfortable today, or oh, I feel like putting heels on today. It's like it's whatever
Mhm.
mood you're in, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. It's exactly it. And so I think more recently, just with like a situation like last night, which if I wanted to wear, like if we wanted, remember we talked about being the Victoria's Secret Angels?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He was even all suspect about that. He's like, what does that entail though?
right.
He's like, you
Literally
know,
lingerie and
I
wigs.
I probably could have gotten away with it.
I think I've naturally kind of been gravitating towards like I think we talked about before, like posting those kinds of photo shoots less, um, keeping them mostly for myself. And obviously like I work with a photographer that uses my photos for his own portfolio. So, cool that I know that going into it. But like usually I would post those photos too, like maybe in my lingerie or whatever, if it's a lingerie shoot. And I've just been like feeling naturally like less provoked to do that, or I don't know if provoke's the word, but like less, I don't want to really. Um, I don't know if that is because I'm getting older or like, I don't know what that is. Like, it has nothing to do with like not feeling confident or anything like that. It just is like I don't feel like I want to do that right now. Um, so maybe it is I'm getting old. I don't know.
Well, and I think we go through seasons of life too, right? And so we're just in a
Yeah,
different season.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
Different
gonna
phase.
stop doing them.
Mhm.
You know, they're fun. I love them. I love to see the photos. But yeah, I don't know.
You know, speaking of confidence and like, can we talk about the quote unquote Halloween freak show that was so foul? Paul and I got tickets to the Deuce, which we never heard of, but apparently it's like this chill, like hipster, pretty cute place in downtown. And we see tickets for like a freak show. He likes magic, so I'm coming into magic, I guess. And we were thinking like, at least in the advertisement, it was going to be like people getting, I don't know, like magic type stuff, mixed with a little Halloween. But it turned out to be a really hot, like burlesque freak show.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. So they had a pole girl. They had one of the, I don't even know what they call them in the hula hoop.
Aerialist.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, she did.
Ariel.
And I think it's the same girl did the chain ones. She
Mm.
did aerial chains.
She was in this light up chain. Like these girls were
Ooh.
really amazing.
Had those Russian sisters that did like calisthenics on each other. That was crazy.
That was wild. They were literally lifting each other up. Like one sister would step on the back of the other sister and lift and do splits in the air. And Brittany and I were like, we couldn't even do a plank with one hand leaning on each other. We need to do better. Practice every day.
So fun. I wonder if they have another one, or I wonder if it was just a Halloween thing.
That's what I was wondering because the whole event was pretty cool. Like upstairs, I told Paul if we didn't have so much adulting to do this weekend, I would have loved to stay later. But upstairs, they had a silent disco. They had somebody doing like a tarot. Is that the right word? Tarot.
Tarot
I always say
reading.
it wrong. Tarot reading. I
They
always
had
want
a
to say the
psychic
T.
reader. They had a psychic reader outside of the gate, like right when you walk in before you enter. And then they had the tarot reader.
Oh, and Paul actually wanted to do that, but I was like, it's getting a little 11 o'clock. Let's go.
Neither Trevor was
Oh,
super into it.
But yeah. So I
He's,
was
he's not gonna let us know he's super into it. He's super into it.
like secretly. Yeah,
And they
Kyle,
had
you
the
would have.
tattoos. They had the
Oh
booth
yeah.
painting, no, yeah, face painting and piercings.
oh,
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah, Foul. We
Live
definitely gotta
music.
take you to this burlesque show. Is those pole dancers?
yes. Yeah, I'll have to look that up.
One of the dancers did a new trick that I literally just learned 2 days ago. I was like, well, new to me, but she was phenomenal at it. I was like, I can kind of sort of do that.
Oh, that's so cool.
They were so good.
So I know that they do
There.
that every year, the show. I know they do well, they call it Nightmare on Central. I know they do it every year because last year I was thinking about that too. And I know they do have different events.
Hmm.
So like I think that they sometimes have like different like DJs and different bands and stuff like that. So they probably do have other shows. I feel like I've seen another burlesque type vibe thing on their like Instagram before. So I think it is some like
I'll
I
have
think
to
they do.
look.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm following them. They do like farmers markets and stuff. So, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a really cute space, but I'll have to look for that freak show because it
yeah.
sounds really cool.
Yeah. I was kind of bummed because I thought it was going to be like freak show. Like, have you guys seen American Horror Story freak show? Okay, so I was thinking like this is going to be intense, like Halloween freak show. Um, but I was
Oh,
like kind of like glad that it wasn't because I wasn't sure if I was really prepared to see anything crazy. But like one, I've never been to burlesque, so I was like excited for
really?
burlesque in advance. I did like look into all that and I was like what is the freak show all about? And then I was like burlesque freak show and I was like, okay, so it's probably nothing like not like a middle boob kind of vibe. You know what I mean? Like there wasn't gonna be anything crazy
Yeah.
like that.
I just thought it was going to be like very AGT-ish, like people
Oh.
doing weird things that you would not
Hmm.
really. But I mean, it was still a great show. I was just like, hmm. Oh, and they had the fire girl there too.
The talent on the stage was really good. The
Hmm.
singer was great. The band was good. Both bands were great.
Was
Yeah,
there
and
a lot of people there? Was it crowded?
Actually, I don't think it was that bad.
no,
Really?
yeah, it was like I'd say like almost enough to fill the space.
Oh, okay.
So not too crazy.
Were the tickets pricey or not really?
Hmm.
Well, I got general and that was just 40.
Oh,
How
okay.
much for the VIP?
Yeah, of course, Paul. If you put VIP on anything, this man is front in line.
I mean, yeah, he is Pitbull, so get it.
I was like, why
They're
did you pay
VIP.
for VIP? He's like, it was only $17 more.
Oh,
And then they
Uh-huh.
didn't even sit in VIP because we weren't in VIP.
They come with like a table or anything? Like, yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, VIP
Had
was
like a
basically like the front row desk, not desk, but front row seats.
Okay.
Yeah.
like the people would have been like in their faces,
Oh, okay.
like touch, like you could touch them that close
Oh.
on the table. Yeah.
And the girls were so hot. Like they would come out in full like sweaters and then during each performance just like slowly take off the clothes.
While
I
they're
was
doing tricks.
wild. I was gonna say I could barely just take off my clothes, period. Like now you're over here doing a hula hoop thing and taking off your whole outfit, girl. Doing the splits. This is wild.
So good.
But I've been
I'm
wanting to try that hula hoop. I think at over where I go to my pole classes, it's called Lyra, I think. I've been wanting to try it, but I'm nervous because I don't have flexibility. So I'm like,
Mm,
how am I going to get in a hula hoop if I can't really bend
yeah.
any kind of way? But level one, they start you on the floor, so I can at least do
Okay.
that.
I really want to do like aerial silks.
I've always wanted to try that.
Yeah. I've done
Yes.
it twice, but many moons ago. And it was really fun and like super crazy when you like do a spin off down. You're like, oh my God, I'm about to die.
Yeah.
But it's fun. And like that girl when she was doing the chains, it's very aerial silks. Like it's pretty
Yes.
much better than it's chains and it's always in a hoop. But yeah, like it's crazy. But and then also I'd have to like not be able to like I would have to not throw up. That like spinning that much, I was like, oh, like, I can't even do like head whips in my dance class, like without feeling like I'm like, oh God.
That's me at pole too. Like when we're spinning fast and I get down, I'm like, am I the only one that's dizzy?
Well, was Paul okay with your costume?
You know, he didn't say anything about it, but the last time he listened to our pod, when I was talking about the runway and the last minute
Yeah.
lingerie outfit, he was like, oh, yeah, I noticed that look.
Of course he did.
He's like, but you look so good. I'm like, thanks, hun.
You were pretty covered last night. You're wearing
Yeah,
a dress. You were covered.
yeah,
Hmm.
it wasn't so see-through-y. It was like bikini with what do you call that? Meshish?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it
Yeah, plus
wasn't
it was
too
like the darkness, like in that color that you had on. Like, yeah, it was you were covered.
not too bad.
Well, that sounds fun, ladies. I wish I was there. So maybe next Halloween I can come out and
It
play.
should be on a Saturday.
Yeah. So,
Fingers
Hey,
crossed. I
yep,
don't want to
now
have
we
to
have to,
Photoshop you in anymore.
yeah, you don't have to Photoshop me in. Now we can plan our fit.
well, we have two outfits, not just the angels. Kim
I
K.
know. Yeah, we got it. Yep, Kim K. That'll be so
You're
fun.
having no idea, but yes, I will. I did. She did do the wet look, right? That
Mhm.
was,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love,
That
Yeah,
was
I
so
love that
hot.
look too. She looks so good.
Yes. And okay, so did you guys see? I don't know if you saw the first episode of the new season, but
Mm-mm.
or was it the second episode? Well, in one of the clips, they show Kris Jenner's closet and it has a sign. It says "Working for a Birkin." And I was like, oh, I like that neon sign.
Mhm.
Then Britt gets me to watch Selling the City. And
Mhm.
literally, episode 2 or 3 is called Working for a Birkin. So,
Really?
yes. So finally, I'm like Googling. I'm like, hun, you're going to get me a Birkin, okay? And he's like, what's that? First of all,
Oh,
you have you never heard of a Birkin bag? It's like, I don't know what it is. So we're Googling the cost. Never knew. I never knew.
really? Oh, girl.
No.
Yeah, you could be on a wait list for those bags.
I was
yeah.
like, my husband will be working for my Birkin,
Yeah,
okay?
there you go. You hear that, Paul? Got
Girls,
a few months till her birthday, so
Right, countdown.
yeah, the girls on Selling Sunset, a lot of them have Birkins gifted from their husbands. I think there's a couple girls who got them for themselves, but
Hmm.
I remember specifically there was a birthday. The husband was like, it was in front of everybody, and then she opened it was a Birkin. And everyone's like, "Oh my God!" I was like, "Oh my God!" But I mean, yeah, Yeah.
Let me just take out some of my retirement for this Birkin, okay? But I love you guys. I know, Britt, you got to get ready for your trip to Tokyo. Tokyo, yeah? But you're going to
Yeah.
see other cities too.
Yeah, we're gonna do
Okay.
other things too, but we do land in Tokyo. So
Yay.
excited.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So fun.
We'll talk all about
Wait to
it.
hear all about it.
Well, this was a fun conversation.
Little
Little
Halloween recap.
Halloween recap.
Hmm.
Until next year.
Yes. Until next year, besties.
Yeah.
Friends, tell us, let's see, comment on this episode. What did you dress up as? Were you more scary or do you prefer like more sexy? What were you this year? Because we want to
Yes.
know.
Oh.
Well, until yeah, next time.
Bye.
Bye.